Good evening, guys. Hope you people are doing very good. Right now, I am just going to explain about the enumerate function in Python. What is that? Enumerate function can be very useful when you need to access both the index and the value of each item in an iterable. So if basically it means it you can use by enumerate, you can access index and value. These two are the key factor. How you can access it? Let's start about the program, then we can easily understand how it actually works. So our first program is that the student variable, we are using the one list, the yellow color third bracket is there. Within this list, we are just passing key value pair, Alice, 85, Bob, 92, Shirley, 78, and David, 90. So if I just run this program, then if we run that program, we just select the Python environment, that is 3.12.5, then we just run that program. Then within the students, all the variable, all this key value pair, it goes inside the student. So after that, how it works? If we run that program, then I am just explaining it one by one. We are using the for loop, the for index. Index comma, we are just passing two things. One is name, one other is the score. In enumerate, we are just calling this enumerate function in here, and within enumerate, we are just passing the students. What is that? This students variable. We are just passing this variable. That means all the key value pair, all this list will be passing inside this student. Then comma start 5, that means that index will be start from 5. So if I run that program, then after that we can see within the students, they are just using the student 5, 6, 7, 8, because this index that starts from the 5. And after that when I will just write down the print student, so they are just write down the student. Then after that they are passing the index. Which one is the index? That I already told you that starts from 5. So index is basically this one. And after that we are using the colon, that this is the colon. Then they're taking the name one by one, the Alice, Bob, Charlotte, and David. So they're taking the name first, then they are using the score. In every cases, this score will be there, and after that they are passing the score. What is the score? This is the score. So why we are passing these two value, name and the score? If you see the variable, in everywhere we are just passing the name and the score. So to take those two variable, we are just using two variable here. One is name, one is score. How we can pass that? We can pass through the print statement, the student. Then we are just passing the index that starts from 5. Then we are just passing the colon. Then we are just passing this name. All the name will be coming here. Then after just the score will be there. Then score. So the index you can see it starts from 5, 6, 7, 8. Then after that taking all the name Alice, Bob, Shirley, and David one by one. Then this score is always comes inside there. And with the Alice, the score is 85, so they are giving the 85. With the Bob, the score is 92, so they are giving the Bob score is 92. Shirley, that the score is 78. So in this way, they are just passing all the values here. Now we are taking the same variable again with the students. I am just passing the list here, the same list here. Then I am just using in a different way. I am using the for loop again. Then I am just passing the index. Then I am just passing again name and score, two variable in enumerate function. Then I am using the enumerate function. Then I am just passing the students. Which student? This student is basically this variable. Then I am just passing comma start is equal to 1. This is basically the index where from they can start. Earlier I am just using the index that starts from 5. So that's why their index starts from 5, 6, 7, 8. In here, in this program, I am just using the start is equal to 1. That means all the index will be starts from 1 till 4th, because I am using the 4 value. Alice 1, Bob 2, Shirley 3, David 4. So within that, how they are passing that one? So in the print statement, they are just passing through the F string. What is F string? F string is nothing special about that. They are using only the F is here, small f. Then within double inverted comma, they are passing the students. Which students? these students will be there. Then they are using the index. They are using the index that basically starts from 1. That's basically starts from 1. Then they are is to passing the name variable. Which is the name? This is the name variable. Which will be the name? Then Alice, Bob, the Shirley, and the David. This key all are name is there. So they are passing the name. Then they are just write down the score. Then they are passing the score within second bracket. What is the score? This is this score variable. Which is that score variable? That within the list we can see one is the key, another one is the value. The first one basically the name, the second one basically the score. So they are passing the name, they are passing the student index 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they are passing the name one by one, Alice, Bob, Charlotte. Then they just write down the score here. Then they are just passing this score basically the correspondence key value pair. Alice correspondence value is 85, Bob's correspondence value is 92, and so on and so forth. So whatever the name is there, the correspondence value they are just keeping side by side. Okay, so I just make one mistake here. I just remove the first bracket. If I use it here right now, run the program, then you can see this one, it happens. Now again I just run the program first. How they are just passing the same thing we can discuss again and again in a different method. Earlier I am just using the f string here, but in here I am using in a different way. I am just passing the same list within this same list within student variable. Then how I am using? Again I am using the for loop index. Then I am passing the name and score, two variable. The first one will be the name and second one is the score. Then I am using the again the enumerate function. Then I am passing the students. Students means this total list. Within student, this total list will be there. Then that starts from 1. Then how we can pass it? We can just write down the print, then student, then passing the index. Index is starting from 1, so they are passing like that way within second bracket, empty second bracket. So the index will be start from 1. Then they are passing, they are writing nothing. They are writing using only the second bracket. Then the score will be written here. Then again the name will be written here. Then scored. Then the correspondence value, the score will be passing. How that will be passing? Dot format function. That is the basically dot format. How they are working the dot format function in Python. So they are passing the first index that will go inside this bracket. Then they are passing that name, this name variable that will be passing here, and then the score. These three variable they want to pass. How they are doing that? They are using only the dot format function. Within this they are using index, name, and score. These three variable, name and score already we used here, and another one is the index. How they are doing that? They are just write down the print student within second bracket, empty second bracket is to within second bracket scored, within second bracket, empty second bracket, double inverted comma close. So we are using 3 blank second inverted comma. Within these 3 blank second inverted comma, second bracket, they are passing index first, second was the name, third one is the score. So in this way, if we run that program, then they are just taking the index first, this index first, then name comes second, all the name is coming here, then the score is coming correspondence with that name. Alice is 85, Bob is 92, Shirley is 78, and David is 10. David is 90. So in this way they are just giving all the output here. And now another example of the enumerate function, how it works. We are just passing one list, that is the one ABC. In earlier I am using the key value pair, but in here I am just passing one value, that within student 1 I am just passing one list, that is the A, B, and C. Then I am using the for loop, the for index comma I in enumerate students start 1. That means within student 1 I am just passing ABC, this list in here. Then start 1, that basically that means the index will be the 1, and then I just print out the student, and then comma index, comma is to comma I means basically all the values that comes inside the student 1. If I run that program, then we can easily understand the student one. So the student one, basically this is the student, they are taking it here, and after that the start one, that is the basically the index number, they are using the index number here, and after that after passing the index number, they are using the colon, we are getting the output the colon here, and after that this I means they are taking I in enumerate student one, means whatever the student one value is there, ABC, they are coming one by one, A, B and C. In this way, we can also use the enumerate function. Now that's it about the enumerate function. Right now I am just going to discuss about the zip function. That is also the another important function in here. What is zip? The zip is basically function in Python in a built-in function that allow you to combine two or more iterable. It means they can join two values, two or more than values. How they can join it? We can easily understand by discussing about the program as well. So my first program about the zip, that is I am using the names is equal to Alice, Bob, Shirley and David. I am taking this 4 name here within a list, and I just keep it inside the name variable. Then I just write down another variable, that is the score variable, and I am just passing one tuple also, 85,92 and 78. How they are just combined, I am just taking another variable, that is combined is equal to, I am using right now the zip function. Zip within first bracket name comma scores. It means they are taking all the names from this list, and after that they will take the score one by one. So if I run that program, and after that what we can see, then we can use the another variable name in combined underscore list is equal to, we are using the list function, and we just call this combined function. Which one is that? This combined function. And what is that? In basically within combined, we are passing the name and the score. Which name? In this name and this score. So they are taking the name one by one, Alice 85, Bob 92 and Shirley 78. In this way, they are just combined one by one in the list. And basically you can easily surprised, then where is the David name in this output? There is no David name, because there is no variable for the David. If I am using one more variable of the David, because in name section there are 4 names, but in the value section earlier we had 3 values. Right now I just included one value, the 100. So if I run that program right now, then we can easily understand they are included this name with the value. So basically the things will be the same. It means if we are using 4 names, then we have to write down the score also 4 variable. Then only all the name will get the score. Otherwise, if it is one is missing, then that variable will not come in the output of that program. Then basically they are just correspondence with the index number as well. So if I just want to print out the 0th index, which one is the 0th index? This output, Alice, 85, this is the 0th index, this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. Suppose I just change the index 0 to 2. If I just want to run the program the 2, then we can see our output that comes the Shirley 78. Why this output comes? Because if you count that one, this is the position of 1, this is the position of the 0, this is the position of the 1, and this is the position of the 2, the Shirley 78. So that's why when I just run that program and I just want to take out the position of the number 2, so Shirley 78 is the second position. That's why they are giving the output of this one, Shirley, 78. Now I just want to discuss about the star pattern. So star pattern, it means it is also the another it will increase your logical mind inside you if you understand how you want to print any particular pattern in Python. Basically it is very easy, so don't think about so much. So basically I am just using n is equal to 4. Within n I am just using the 4 variable, and I am using the one for loop, the for I is equal to range 0 to n. Basically in this line what we do, we just run that from 0 to 4, it will be run 0 to 4, it will be run means 0 1 2 3, it will run. Then after that I am using again one nested loop. What it will go for j in range 0 comma I plus 1, that basically it works that it will print the star. How it works? Suppose the first value of the 0, the j first value will be 0. Then I value is also the 0. 0 plus 1 is equal to basically 1. So in the first line, they are print the 1 star. So again, that when the I value will be going to be 1, then in that case, then the j value will be the 1 plus 1. That will be the 2. So in that case, we are just print out the 2 star. Again, in this way, it will be increased 1 by 1 till 3. Because we are taking the in value is 4. So it will run 0 to 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. It increased the row level, and this function, it basically works to print out the star. How many star will be print in every row, it is working in this way. And this last print within inverted comma, double inverted comma, I am using slash r. Slash r is basically doing nothing. After print the star, they just come in the very next line. After printing 1 star, it comes next line. Then after printing 2 star, it comes next line, and so on and so forth. In this way, I am just performing this program. Now, if I want to print out or to take the user input, so how we can take the user input? So in n is equal to int, in int means integer value, I am using the int within first bracket input, within first bracket enter number of the row. So suppose I am just run the program first. Suppose I am taking the value of 3, and it gives the output is like that way. How we can make this triangle, reverse triangle? So let's understand this point. So basically this I is range 0, n, comma 0, comma minus 1. That means n means that is the input that I am just putting here the 3 input, comma 0, 3 to 0 it will run, minus 1. Minus 1 is basically the backward direction. That means the program will be start from 3 till 0. It will run this for loop will run there, and inside this for loop I am using two nested for loop. One will be the printed the blank, this one, and this for loop will be the printed the star. How the blank is working, let's understand this one first. So in this case, suppose I am taking the I value is 3. So when this condition will be the true, the first condition, I value is 3, 0, minus 1, it starts from 3. So in this case, then j in range 3 minus i. 3 minus i means 3 minus I value is the first time 3. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Then the print, and this is the blank. So in the first row, they are not giving anything. They are just not giving any blank space. And in the second time, when the n value will be the 2 minus, sorry, n value is 3 minus I value is 2. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So they are printing the 1 space. Then after that, 3 minus 1 will be the 2. So they are giving the 2 space here. So in here, in this loop, this nested loop, they are printing the star. How they are printing the star? Within the j, they are using the 2 into I. The first time the I is 3. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6, minus 1 is equal to 5. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So that's why they are giving the 5 star print. And after that, when the I value it goes to 2, 2 into 2 is equal to 4, minus 1 is equal to 3. So they are giving the 3 star print. So basically this loop is basically the first loop, it works to print the blank space, and the second this loop, they are basically printing the star. How many star it will come in every row. Then after that they are print here. So that is basically the program. Now we just want to print out a triangle with every point the A will be printed here. How we can do that? N is equal to 5. That means the 5 row will be there, and I is equal to 0. I am taking the I is equal to 0, and while I am using while loop, I less than n. I am just giving one condition, and within one condition, within this condition, I am just print this one. What is the meaning of this one? Firstly, they are using the blank. Basically, what will be the blank condition? This will be the blank condition. What is the blank condition? How many blank will be there? N value is 5. 5 minus I, the first value is 0. 5 minus 0 is 4. Minus 1 is equal to, sorry, 5 minus 0 is equal to 5, minus 1 is equal to 4. So they are giving the 1, 2, 3, 4 blank. Then they will print the A. How many A will be there? They are using again 0 is the first, 0 plus I value is the 0, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So they are print the one time A. And after that they are incrementing the I value 1, then again it goes inside there, I value it right now 1. Then again how it works, the n value is 5, minus 1 is 4, minus 1 is 3. So there firstly they are giving the 3, 1, 2, 3 blank space. Then after that I is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So in here they are printing the 2 value. In this way, till the end of the program they will just run this program in such a way, and they are making this type of the triangle. Now this is a very interesting project. Everyone, we used to go in the ATM and we are just withdraw the money and we are just deposit the money in through ATM machine. So in this program I am just making a very small funny program in here, ATM machine code. How the program it runs, I am just showing it here right now. Suppose I am using the one BL means balance small form. I am using the BL, and that is the variable is equal to 1000. Suppose I am in my account I have the 1000 rupees, so I am using in this way. And suppose I am taking the another variable k is equal to 1. Then I am using write down the three different the first I am using one function. What is the function? Dep bank balance, bank underscore balance, that is the function name. And I am passing three values here, that is the trn underscore type, comma amount, comma balance. So within these three I am just using if condition. If trn minus underscore type, this variable I am passing here, double is equal to 1. If I am just passing this value here, then this will be giving the printout your balance. This balance means earlier I have the 1000 rupees balance, so there I am just passing it here. Then I am just write down the ellipse condition. Ellipse, if I am just pushing type the 2, then my balance will be going to be increased. Suppose I am just depositing 100 or 200 rupees. So in that case, that if I am just using this 2, then the balance will be automatically increased. And again, in this way, I am just using the ellipse condition, the 3. If I am just using 3, then my balance will be deducted from the account. Suppose I just want to take out the 100 rupees or 500 rupees from my account, then that balance will be automatically deducted from the total balance, and it will show the total output, and it will give your balance after withdraw this bal function. Then return bal means then whatever the balance will be there in my account. Suppose I have the 1000 rupees and I am just to withdraw 500 rupees. So in that case, 1000 minus 5, this function will be work in that case. 1000 minus 500 is equal to 500. So in that case, they will show the 500 rupees. Or in case if I am just deposit 500 rupees, then my actual balance is 1000 rupees. So in that case, this function will be working in that condition, that 1000 plus 500 is equal to 1500. It will show the 1500 rupees. Then after that, you can easily understand that below 100 rupees, the ATM is not taking the deposit or the withdraw. So that's why I just write down the another condition, that while k less than 100, k less than 100 means if the rupees is less than 100, then the function will not work. If the function, it will work automatically when the amount will be more than 100. It may be the amount deduction or withdraw, or it may be just submit your amount. Then I am using the trn underscore type is equal to int input. I am just using 4 number. Enter selection 1 is equal to balance check, 2 is equal to deposit, 3 is equal to withdraw, and 4 is equal to exit number. So I am just write down the condition, the if trn underscore type in 1 2 3 4, and if the trn underscore type is equal to 4, that will be the break. That means in just remember guys, when we just go in the ATM and if I just exit it or just click the exit button, so in that case our transaction program is automatically deducted, and your ATM screen shows the previous home screen. So in that case I am just write down the program in such a way that if I am just write down the 4 or if I choose the 4 button, so in that case the program will be going to be ended. So that's why I am just using the break. then amount will be the 0. That means there is no transaction is happening, that previous amount will be there. Then I am using 2 and 3. What is the 2 and what is the 3? In earlier I am just showing it here. In the 2 we can see the amount is just added. If I want to deposit, then that amount will be, I have to select that number 2 button, then I can just submit my amount, then it will be automatically increase my balance. Or if I am checking the number 3 button, so in that case if I withdraw any amount, then that amount will be going to be automatically deducted from my account. So in that here, if I am just using the 2 and 3, then amount will be input enter amount, whatever the amount after choosing 2 or 3. If I choose the 2, that means I am just withdraw, deposit the money. If I choose 3, that means I am withdraw the money. So whatever I choose, then I just write down the balance. Bank balance will be the trn underscore type comma amount, the balance. The 3 things will I am just passing again. Then print balance. This trn, the balance, I am just passing again this 3 in here. Then I can easily see my balance here. Elif invalid selection. If I am choosing the other key except 1 2 3 4, then that shows, our system will show the invalid. So in such a way I am just writing this program. It's very easy, it's very fun making. You can just make it by yourself as a small practice project. Then you can easily see that my bank, earlier my bank balance, it was the 1000 rupees, so this program shows 1000. And after that I just deposit 200 rupees, so that's why my balance right now shows the 1200. Then after that I just check my balance, then it shows the 1200. Then after that I just select that I just withdraw the 700 rupees. So if I just 700 rupees withdraw from my account, then it shows the 700 my balance. So that's it from this video, guys. In case if there is any kind of doubt, please let me know, and please feel free to contact me anytime. I'll be with you. And thank you so much for watching my videos and liking me and giving such love. That also inspired me to make more and more new videos to enrich your goal, enrich your knowledge. And this video will be completely free. And thank you, guys, and please share all of the guys, all of your friends and colleagues if you like it. Thank you once again. Good night.